Alright, good morning blokes, this is New Jersey Joe. I'm out for my walk and here I am in Venezia, it's Venice, or Venetia as some people say. This was the hotel where I normally stay when I come here. Beautiful little hotel. Oh, that's my window right there, see it? That's it. Those windows, those are my rooms. Oh, not my rooms, it's one room, two windows. And I'm here doing research for my book, and normally I go out with a notebook, which I have with me in my backpack, and I get up early, but this time with the camera. This is the first time I've had a camera, and what I normally do with the camera is now go out and actually do research with the camera. So I may not talk much during this, just I might make a few cryptic remarks and that sort of thing, but it's mostly to myself. So here we go, let's take a walk through Venice. This is the Plaza near my hotel. That's a nice little hotel right there. I stayed there once. Usually this is crowded with the folk that come out of here for breakfast. This guy was one of the big shots here one time, Niccolo Tomassia. It's immortalised here in the Compo. The Grand Canal is out there. That's the major thoroughfare. And this, my friend, is the Consortium for the Coordination of Research Activities on the Venice Lagoon System. And later on today, I've got an appointment here with a fellow, a professor. I can't remember his name, but we're going to talk about my book, talk about the history of the lagoon, and some of the geology and that sort of thing. He's supposed to put me in touch with one of his colleagues that I might be able to meet later today or maybe tomorrow. But this is the Istituto Veneto di Scienze, Lettere di Arte, and I'm looking forward to this very much. I think this might be the only or maybe one of the few wooden bridges here that crosses the Grand Canal. The sun's just coming up in Venice. You're looking east and the lagoon is out there, but this is still the Grand Canal. Beautiful church. All the churches are being restored here, which is quite nice. This is the church on the other side of the Grand Canal. Again, the dome undergoing some reconstruction, I think, restoration. I love this, look at this. This is a doorway to a home, but look at that, it's reflected is the lagoon actually, so it's kind of cool. But we're on the other side and you're actually seeing a reflection of the lagoon. So if I were to turn around like this and point my camera in this direction, you'd see the lagoon. Big house right on the lagoon, huge place really, almost a palace. A lot of these were palaces actually at one time. You know, part of the problem Venice is having its issues is these damn speedboats, man. They create these waves, you know, these wakes, and the wakes come and batter against the side of the city, you know. I see a lot of these things, you know, these tunnels, you know, they're really not tunnels, but they're not passageways or alleys or roads or what. They see something to keep the buildings, I guess, from falling on each other. They're so old, you know. There's a lot of these public water thingies here where people fill up their water all day long. It's very nice to have. The sun's been up for a couple of hours actually. It's about 7:15 I think in the morning, and that's the sun reflecting on the water. Now, one thing for sure, you know, in Italy there is an abundance of statues, man, everywhere. Oh, there it is, a lovely contrast, the old and the new. To the left is an old church, quite old, and to the right is my boat. Right, it is. Wouldn't it be lovely? There's a kind of boat I could afford. Quite nice, really, don't you think? I think that means it's 7 AM, folks. Time to wake up and start the day here in beautiful Venice. This place is covered in vines. There's little bridges all over here, you know. This is a very nice little bridge. Some of them are wood, most of them are like this. So here's someone who can just walk out their door or jump into their boat and take off into the Grand Canal, you know, and have at it. People are just starting to get up, you know, start the day, so the cafe latte, you know, and this goes out to the Grand Canal out there. This is one of the little canals in the back. You know, I don't know if I tell you this, but colour is very important to me in my books. I use colour a lot to describe characters, landscapes, plot lines. Actually, really do. The colours change, and it's like a painting, really. Here's one of the colours. I'll give you a collection of colours right now. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Add this colour to the collection. I like this too. Look at this, the markings in it. It's quite nice, isn't it? There's another colour. Lots of wood, lots of dark, rich, vibrant wood colours. See, I love this wear and tear, you know, it's so cool, you know, to see beyond the facade, you know, and what's there. And that, my friends, again, is that clock. Some 10 minutes have gone by. I know a lot of you know that I like churches, but you know what? I love circles too, whether they're cisterns or windows or holes. I love circles. So the day begins.